Oh my god. Ah! Okay. let me mentally prepare. Okay. Hello. I'm okay. Hello. Oh my god. Wow. Welcome back again to another another wonderful Komahina time. Oh my goodness. Well, firstly, hello. Hopefully the chat box will show up sometime soon. Wait, where is the chat box? Is it working? Scuff, that's okay, I guess. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Hello. Obviously, you clicked on this stream because clearly you're a KOMAHINA fan. So welcome KOMAHINers. Oh my god. Okay, so if this is your like first time watching, or you have no idea like what this stream is about, if you haven't seen, I did do a stream a little while earlier where I played the first fan game that Yandere for Hope created for KOMAHINA, which was the poolside edition KOMAHINA fan game. The links to that playthrough are in the description if you're interested in that. Oh, let me just ask, how's the BGM? Is it too loud or is it okay? But yeah, if you are interested in seeing more KOMAHINA content and you haven't watched that first stream, go ahead and go watch that sometime. But yeah, a lot of people, I guess, watched it because it has like 4K views right now. Last I checked. You horny people, horny! All of you deserve horny jail, which I can actually do. Wait a 1 second. Where is it? Do I have it set up? Anyway, today I wasn't sure if I was going to, like, what I was going to stream. I was feeling a little nervous because I couldn't decide. And then I was like, well, you know, I've been wanting to do this, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, crap, it's on me. No, it's on you guys. The true horny jail. So, we're gonna just, like, talk about what we're gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna be playing the second KOMAHINA fan game that Yandere for Hope has created, which is the Freetime Theatrical Edition, I believe is the name of it. Oh, Theatrical Release, my bad. That's the actual name for it. But yeah, this game, if you have not seen the first one, will contain, you know, spicy material. It's actually really funny. YouTube demonetized that first stream. I mean, I'm not surprised, right? But yeah, I was like, you know what? You guys have been asking me if I'm gonna play this one, and so, you know, why not? Let's do it, I guess. But yeah, I have to like mentally prepare myself to be able to read like smut out loud. Like I've heard that this game is actually even more like intense than the first one. So well, you know, I do have my trusty Monami censor today as well. You know, she's working overtime. I'm paying her well. But yeah, I thought we would spend the first couple of minutes just chatting about what's about to happen. I'm about to lose all my dignity. So shameless. Oh no. I saw like a preview image. If you click in the link of the description for the game download page, one of the like preview images is like pixelated. And I'm like, whoa! Alright, I guess that's what's gonna happen today. Oh my god. It is funny to me because the first time I did this stream, it reached like 100 live viewers and I'm like, why? Y'all horny. But I guess I am too. We're all degenerates here, you know? So yeah. I'm not delaying starting because I'm nervous. No, of course not. Oh god. Anyway, I guess we'll release you from horny jail for now. You know, if you'll be good, good little degenerates. Why am I in jail with you? Oh, okay. Well, fine. As it should be. Hey! Thanks guys for for visiting. You know, we're all part of horny jail together. You know, we're not visiting. We're all prisoners here. Oh god. But yeah, I would recommend that if this is something that you're interested in, you go download the game yourself as well, and you know, support Yandere for Hope. We'll be okay. We'll be fine today. You know, we're gonna be so mature. We're gonna have a good time. All we're doing is going to the movies, guys. You know, we're gonna spy on a date. What's wrong about that, huh? Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't delay this any longer. Go support Yandere for Hope, and if you would like to, I don't know, send a donation or whatever during the stream, you know, that'd be much appreciated for my own sanity. Actually, I think I turned all my, what's it called? My, alert noises off. I should have probably turned that on before I, started, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just go to the game screen. Oh god. Well, before I start, let me just say once again, this game will contain R18, not safe for work, scenes. So, if that's not, you know, if you're not the target audience for this game, you should probably not watch this stream, you know? Just saying. But, you know, that's the warning I give you. It's your own fault if you watch this and you were like, what the heck was that? You know, you clicked on it. But I do have my wonderful Wanami censor. She will definitely come in handy today. Into two bros chilling watching movies, you know, nothing's bad. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh. Anyway, I hope that you know, you'll enjoy yourself. And I don't die on stream from embarrassment. Alright. I guess let's do this. Oh god. Let's go. I gotta make sure that like I'm ready to click on my sensor at any moment. Here we go. Komaeda smiled like he hadn't just suggested something absurd. Oh, look at him! He's so beautiful though, my boy. Oh boy, you're gonna do some really dirty things today. Oh no, the Komaeda voice. Okay, would that be an acceptable way to spend an afternoon, Hinata-kun? That was the worst movie any of us have ever seen, and hopefully will ever see. We're only allowed to see it once. Why the hell do you want to go back there? Ooh! Did you see that? The camera depth changed. Fancy graphics. Hinata didn't bother to mention that he had other bad associations with the theater. Possibly because he had actually hoped that Komaeda had forgotten he spent 1.5 million yen on a sticker there earlier. That's right. I'm sorry, I was born stupid sticker. Iconic. We love a himbo energy. Oh, there it was! Just briefly flashing on screen. If Komaeda had forgotten about it, there was a chance Monokuma had forgotten about it, and maybe someday Hinata could forget about it too. It just felt like going into the lobby was going into a really enforce the whole sticker debacle in everybody's memory. Oh, he's smiling! He realized as he stood there that he probably still had the stupid sticker in his shirt pocket, which was not great, as it was bright pink and his shirt was a thin white. That's right. We can see everything through that. You know, on a wet day, like rainy day, you know, the Hinata's you know, abs and everything becomes very, very apparent and prominent. Yes. Ooh, nice eye candy. Thank you, sir. There was no way he was going to reach up to check in the middle of their conversation. Their conversation. His mind was wandering. Komaeda was saying something. I'm not paying attention. I'm just thinking about my stupid sticker. Shit. So obviously, it would be tacky to reuse that plotline. And more importantly, boring. I'm certain that it's safe for that reason alone. Komaeda flashed a smile that Hinata attempted to return, hoping it carried the implication that he'd been listening. Like, yeah, yep. Alright, sweetie, yep, darling, that's whatever you say, honey. It's like, are you listening to me, Hinata-kun? Yeah, Okay. Hinata said, no longer equipped with to argue a point that he missed half of. Okay. Let's go to the movies. Oh, it's the Wizard of Monami! The huge ad for the Wizard of Monami still hung overhead. There seriously better be something else playing now. Ah, Komaeda Sprite! It's a theater, Hinata-kun. Oh crap, I didn't do his voice. It's a theater, Hinata-kun. Komaeda replied thoughtfully. That's one thing I gotta say, like, in the last game, Yandere for Hope has such like a way with words. So I'm looking forward to how this game is gonna be written. Not just the spicy parts, but you know, in general, of course. I'm praising the artistry, of course. I'm sure it has lots of movies that are not currently being used for murder. Oh, and just in case Monokuma doesn't want to let us in, I can whisper to him that I'm planning to kill you in there. Oh yeah. I'll just, you know, I got my pocket knife, you know, that I carry everywhere, and I'll just, you know, oh, I know how I'll do it. I'll like put my arm around your shoulder, you know, we'll be like cuddling, and you'll be like, oh, doki. and before you know it, I've got the pocket knife in my hand, and I slash your neck. You see, the perfect crime. You won't even see it coming, Hajime. You'll be so distracted by the movie. I'm sure he'll play along if there's murder involved. Look at his eyes, they're all sparkly. He's like, oh, I'm so excited. I'd really rather you not tell him that. Oh god! Oh no, his face! Oh no, the despair swirls. You're right, it's much more realistic if you tell him that you're planning to kill me instead. Komaeda dragged his thumbnail in a slow slicing motion across his throat. You're tricking me into seeing a movie with you. How sinister. Then, once the movie starts playing and you've chosen the right moment, you can put your arm around my shoulders as if you're stretching. Wait a second. It'll be daring. I'll pretend not to notice. Wait a second. Yeah? Hinata glanced over Komaeda's shoulder, briefly fantasizing about making a run for the door before he had a chance to finish his terrible thought. And then... and then, when I become engrossed in the plot, you can hold me in place and quickly slit my throat with this. Oh no! I had the same thought! Oh no, but it's the other way around! Uh-oh. Damn, guys. Sorry, I exposed Khee is really a Komaeda-kin. I didn't know! This wasn't planned! It's even the pocket knife! Damn, guys, what can I say? I'm just the real Nagino Komaeda, you know? Komaeda whipped something out of his pocket and presented it in a single halting motion that made Hinata jump. I just carry this around with me everywhere. His eyes darted over the oblong object with a few defensive seconds before Komaeda relaxed his posture minutely? It's a multi-tool, he explained helpfully. So naturally, it comes with a small knife. He slid his nail into the tiny crescent wedge carved into the steel and pried out of the base, tilting his palm and letting it glimmer in the sun for effect. Ooh, shiny. Don't you want to use this, Hajime? Hinata-kun, wouldn't it be amazing if you just, like, cut my throat open right here, right now? Hinata honestly wondered why he ever let Komaeda out of his sight. I know what a multi-tool is. Put that away, please. The blade was really short, and it didn't seem to be all that sharp, but that wasn't the point. Oh, he's sulking! I was only joking, Hinata-kun. Of course, you wouldn't slit my throat. We already know that's a messy process.
you wouldn't be able to hide the evidence. You would be found the killer straight away, and then you'd die. That wouldn't be very hopeful. I would be a wasted death. Now I know I want to be a stepping stone, but at least put a little bit more effort into that, you know?
Komaeda laughed to himself, apparently at the obviousness of it all.
Though, as long as we're being messy...
Excuse me? Excuse me?
You could stab it into my heart for a mercifully quick death. Typical, kind-hearted Hinata-kun. Oh, you know, you always know the ways to kill me faster, Hinata-kun. How thoughtful.
That's wrong? Hinata couldn't help himself. Komaeda flinched away from the hand pointing at his nose and looked hurt.
Wait, was Hinata like pointing at him? That's wrong now, actually. Hey,
is this Komaeda talking?
Hey, I happen to think you're very kind, even if you sometimes come across a little...
No, the blade is way too short to kill you quickly with one stab to the heart. What is this conversation? Can you imagine if you're like just like a bystander and you're like it's like, oh man, I can't wait to go to the movies today, and then you hear two people like talking to each other. It's like, hey, wouldn't it be like really interesting if you like killed me in the cinema? It's like, actually no, that weapon's not that effective. It's actually too short. It wouldn't be that fast. And it's like, oh, you're right, Hinata-kun. Oh, you're so smart. Let's keep brainstorming about how I can die. And you're like, I'm just here to watch a movie, guys. You're both not normal. Hinata felt a bit breathless.
Oh, wonderful. That's the spirit. You're even giving my heart a lot of credit. I knew you were kind.
Can we please just go see if there's anything playing? Komaeda folded the tool up safely and put it back in his pocket.
I'm happy you're so eager. I'm getting kind of excited.
Oh yeah, you don't say, huh? Oh, what is this, huh? I'm blocking it with my head, but it says, this happened in Ultra Despair Servant. And it's Komaeda as a servant getting stepped on. Good poster. I'd watch that. Show me that film. Come on, Danganronpa anime team. OVA time. It certainly smelled like a theater. The scent of butter, mainly with a hint of popcorn. That's right. I'm eating already. Not counting the atrocity from the other day, Hinata couldn't remember the last time he'd been to a real movie theater. He'd been to see a real movie in a theater. But the distinct scent always triggered familiar, warm feelings in him. And right now, he kind of hated it. This wasn't the time to be relaxing or getting distracted. And that would be true as long as they remained on this island, but... Okay, so this is happening, I guess, after Chapter 3. If we want to think about, like, where it kind of is, setting right now. Alright. It was difficult to find any kind of escape here, and the prospect of a couple hours of mindless entertainment was shamefully appealing. The doors to the screening room were unlocked, though the placard beside it had no indication of what was playing or when. That probably didn't matter. It wasn't like Hinata actually expected this to work like a regular theater. He'd worried about that a little later. There was something more pressing catching his eye at the moment. The one thing you could count on to be good, even if the movie sucked. Snacks. Treat globs? Oh, is this Dr. Hopper? Dr. Hopper? Popcorn and a hot dog. Damn. Well, that's not the only wiener we're gonna see today. Hey! Oh god. He headed straight for the concession stand, where, much like breakfast, an array of mysterious treats were laid out on the counter for the taking. The popcorn hadn't even absorbed the butter yet, glistening and looking freshly made and extremely unhealthy. The perfect movie food. Sitting beside it was a paper tray with a similarly glistening hot dog. Glistening. You know, I know another wiener that's gonna be glistening sometime soon. Glistening with some suspicious fluids, if you know what I mean. A box of packaged candy and a large plastic soda cup with a straw. I guess we can take all this stuff. I like how you're all going, "Khee, please!" in the chat. Do you want the popcorn or the hot dog? Oh my god, that is a massive ass cup. Komaina had already wrapped both hands around the girthy... yes, of course. Girthy soda cup and pulled it close for a quick sip. Oh wait, I have a straw right here.
How lucky that they carried Dr. Hopper. I love it, Hajime. I love this soda. I feel like it's been a while since I've had any.
So this definitely came out after the DR3 anime. Medium cup in the USA? Oh my god. That does remind me, I have been to America one time and they have like, you know, fast food places with like massive drink cups, right? And I'm like, is that the large size? And that's like, no, that's the normal. I'm like, what? And like some places allow you free refills and I'm like, that can't be good for you. That's insane how large it is. Yeah, you like Dr. Hopper? Hinata asked absently, still eyeing the more tangible snacks.
I like it a lot. They say it has 55 flavors packed into one beverage, though my palate isn't nearly refined enough to be able to discern them all. Of course, it's not healthy to drink something sugary all the time, but this is a special occasion.
That's right, 55, huh? What is this, like KFC? 55 spices? 55 artificial flavors in my Dr. Hopper. Hajime, look how I can suck the big gulp. Thank you for the comment.
Nothing beats a cold soda at the movies, and I should treat myself since I'm finally on a date. We're on a date, Hinata-kun.
Hinata, who had begun impatiently extending his hand to point at the hot dog, snapped his arm back to his side. Wait, what? Why was he pointing at the hot dog? Hajime? Why are you pointing at a hot dog? Is that are you implying something, sir? A date, huh? So what if they had been fooling around at the pool? Oh yeah, we saw that. And in his cottage. Oh yeah, And at that one time on the beach. Wanna go into more detail about that, actually? Oh god. Whatever they did while Hinata was carefully watching Komaina... What? Whatever they did while Hinata was carefully watching Komaina for everyone's protection isn't dating. It was stress relief. This man is in denial. He's like, it's not gay if nobody else saw, you know? We're just being bros, you know? True bros, true homies. You know, we might have made out at the pool and, had, you know, tons of sex. in my cottage, and you know, even done it outdoors that one time on the beach when nobody was looking for us. But you know, this man, oh my god, stress relief, huh? Damn, you know, you must have a lot of stress in your life then.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said something so selfish out loud. Don't worry, Hinata-kun. It's not as though you have to like someone to take them on a date, right?
It wasn't that Hinata didn't like him. Or did like him. That wasn't relevant. That's...
I'm actually really glad I get to have a date with you.
Komaeda shifted his weight a little, eyes darting to the side. Oh my god. He's like,
oh, I'm so shy, Hinata-kun. Oh my god, I've never been on a proper date before. You know, there was one time I went to the movies, with a classmate, and well, the theater burned down, and I was the only survivor. So, you know, let's hope that doesn't happen today, huh? Obviously, you wouldn't think of this as a date, but I'd like to ask for your forgiveness if I think of it that way, so I could experience that kind of silly cliche once in my life.
Hinata dropped the piece of popcorn he'd pick up right off the floor. Why did he drop popcorn? Oh, did you actually mean that? Is this a date, guys? Hinata like goes into his brain and he's like, is this a date? With the logic dive, it's like little skateboarding like moves in his brain. He's like, ha ha, whoosh whoosh whoosh. All right, this is a date. I got the answer. He didn't manage to finish the sentence out loud, but Komaeda seemed to hear it anyway. He sipped on his soda. Theater didn't seem like a particularly dangerous place to be with me. But maybe that's not what's troubling you. Komaeda gave a wobbly, hard-to-read smile. You're right, though. The risk of association with me obviously isn't worth something so trivial. Please, forgive me. Hinata didn't really understand, but the weight of Komaeda's smile and the awkward tension that now hung in the air snapped his resolve immediately. He slapped the other boy's shoulder playfully and forced out a laugh. I thought he was gonna say he slapped the boy's ass. He slapped him on the ass and be like, it is a date. It's like, oh. That's right, let's go in right now, Komaeda. What are we waiting for? No, I get it. This is a date, right? Look! Hinata leaned into his space and took a long drag of Dr. Hopper and the cup in Komaeda's hands, like... That's right, we indirectly kissed. Komaeda, how do you feel about that? This is totally a date now. It's not like we're actually gonna kiss though, you know, lip to lip and stuff, right? I mean, that'd be pretty, you know, that'd be pretty, whoa, I mean, unless... That was our indirect kiss. This date is off to a scandalous start. What? Hajime. Oh my god, this boy. I don't know how to describe it. He's not a nerd, but like just a goofy dude. Yeah, that's right, he is a dork. He's a dork. He's like, oh damn, scandalous. Woo! Mahiru better not catch us. Oh wait, Mahiru's dead. Stupid, I'm stupid. Oh god. A different person might have been offended, but Komaeda just laughed, respectfully neglecting to bring up all the times they directly kissed in the heat of some stress relief. He's like, Hajime, we literally kissed before we went on this date, you know? I was literally in your bed this morning.
Hinata-kun, you're entirely too kind to be in my miserable presence. At the very least, your regret will help you make better decisions in the future. Let's start the date. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Yeah, you're a dumbass, Hajime, but I like dumbasses. Especially your dumbass. You're dumpy. He added inflection, careful to show that he was playing along. Turning back to the snacks, he nodded to cleared his throat, slightly changing the tone of his voice for some reason, as if he were playing a character. So, popcorn or hot dog? We can share or whatever. Just take one so I don't feel like I'm hogging it all. The change in tone lasted about half the sentence, as the character he was playing was apparently Hinata Hajime. Komaina put on no such airs. I don't really think we need to eat during the movie. It's distracting and can even be dangerous. Unlike what we're about to do, Hajime. You know, that's not distracting at all. Hinata scoffed. He was on a date with someone who had such bad opinions about movie food. He grabbed all the snacks off the counter. He's like, you don't like movie food? Oh, why am I even dating this guy? Red flag right there for Hajime. Oops, go back. You don't have to eat them, but we should bring them inside in case we get hungry. The food is distracting from the sex. Komaida looked worried, but he and his huge soda followed Hinata into the screening room without another complaint. You had to really just make it obvious that it's a huge soda. Unlike... I just keep thinking like, okay, the writing makes me think like, the huge soda, won't be the only thing that's huge. He perked up once they were inside, surrounded by the high ceiling and drapery. It would have been a pretty nice theater if not for the rude graffiti scattered over the walls. I can't really read what it says. So, oh well. Like the graffiti on the wall, I mean. Hinata scanned the seats, suddenly faced with the overwhelming options of a completely empty theater. He just kind of stood in the back during that stupid Wizard of Monomi experience, but now it seemed like a good time to get comfortable. Komaida was apparently considering it too. I like to sit at the front for the true, full experience. I never sit at the very front in movie theaters. Why would you do that? You have to like lift your head up and it hurts your neck. I like sitting in the middle if I can. Even right beside him, Komaida's quiet voice nearly got lost in the vastness of the acoustically tuned space, row upon row of upholstered chairs and soft velvety curtains absorbing a soft velvety sound. You know, I was like, is this place soundproof? Just wondering. I feel like I'm being swallowed by the story. Swallowed? Thanks, Komaida. Thank you for the imagery. That was certainly a choice of words. Yes, thank you, Hajime. Though, since you're with me, maybe sitting by the exit is safer. Hinata shook his head. No way, the best seats are right in the center. Everyone knows that. Wherever you want to sit is fine, of course. I could be your chair, Hinata-kun, if you want to sit on me, if that is what you desire. I'd be willing to do that. The front seats make your neck hurt anyway, and if there's a fire, it won't be that hard to escape if we're the only people here. Hinata ignored that comment and stiffly walked down the aisle, examining the rows. Quite like, you know, I have experience with fires in theaters. Like I said in my backstory just now.
He stopped at the halfway point so abruptly that Komaeda smacked into him. Ow! A few kernels of popcorn went flying, and the ice in his soda clattered noisily on impact. Hinata let out a surprised grunt that turned into clearing his throat. Right here looks like the center. He turned to sidestep down the row he'd chosen, picking a spot right in the middle of the middlest row. Middle. Ah, look, art! He opened the plush seat with a creak and plopped it down, balancing the hot dog precariously on the armrest, one chair over, and wedging the popcorn bag into the seat on his left. Komaeda stood next to him, hugging the enormous soda to his chest. He was making a face. What's wrong? Hinata managed around a mouthful of popcorn. The floor is kind of sticky. Not that we'll make it any better, you know, Hajime. It's about to get stickier, if you know what I mean. It's a theater. The theaters I usually went to weren't that sticky. But I guess this is all part of the experience. His expression brightened considerably. I'm having fun! But to have more fun, if you know what I mean. Komaeda finally sat down with a squeak. Okay. Hinata quietly absorbed the cheerful pronouncement as he crunched through some more buttery kernels. He'd almost forgotten the most important part of seeing a movie was supposed to be the part where a movie plays. He glanced back at the blank screen. So now, what are we supposed to... Oh, the lights went off. The lights suddenly dimmed and a horrendous blip of static crackled out of the large speaker, making them both flinch. No other sounds followed, but the projector flickered to life in front of them, displaying a message. Ooh. At this time, please select the genre of film you wish to consume, using the now That's What Someone Calls a Movie, the cinema experience of a lifetime presents Third Island Theater's Selection Collection V2.3... Wait, what? V.2.3 app. Available exclusively and automatically on your student handbooks. That is quite a title. Voting will be tallied as soon as all requests are processed. For guests who stay through the end of the film, there will be a special prize. Hinata could feel his blood pressure spike at being prompted to actually do something instead of merely being subjected to it. Doing something is where things always seem to go badly. Nothing good ever happened when they'd been promised a prize. Oh no, it's another motive, Hajime. Komaeda, however, was already reaching into his jacket pocket. Oh, there's an option. Alright, you know what? It's time to save. There's seriously no way we're gonna use some app Monokuma made. I'm on a date. I should try to enjoy it. Okay, I feel like this is obviously the bad choice, so let's go with that first. Hinata said. Komaeda pulled the handbook out. Oh my god, look how cute he looks. He's like, oh look Hajime, we're gonna pick a film now. I'm so excited. Hinata said again, louder. What are you doing? Komaeda looked at him like he deserved to be wearing that sticker that was probably in his pocket. Using the app? Aren't you afraid it's gonna, like, show us a motive? Hinata-kun, as I explained to you earlier, this theater already came up in a trial once. It would be pretty bad form to use the same device twice, wouldn't it? That seems right, but... well, whatever. I should vote too, huh? Of course. Don't leave it up all to me. Okay, the illusion of choice. I guess both options. I guess Yandere of Hope was like, why would you pick the bad option? You're already playing this game. Why do you want it to end, huh? If we were to pick different movies and it's selected randomly, I'd definitely win.
So we should agree on something first.
Komahina touched his handbook, and as promised, a new app had been installed on the home screen. It was represented with a cheesy sorry, I was like, cheese? Clip art icon of his film strip, and the words, "Now that's up," was all that fit under it. Yes, because it's a very long time. He tapped at the screen and the menu opened. Ooh, okay, Read description of horror movie. Read description of mystery movie. Read description of action movie. Alright. I guess let's read the... I will start a poll right now. Which movie... And by the time I finish reading the descriptions, we can see what you guys chose. Mystery and action. Alright, here we go. The horror film, a heart-pounding, spooktacular tale of terror. Does death lurk around every corner, or just the ones you happen to be walking past?
The description is pretty vague, but there's usually nothing that's scary about horror movies.
I'm sorry, my reading of that was very stilted.
But there's usually nothing that scary about horror movies, especially if it's unrealistic, supernatural stuff, so this would be okay, most likely.
Oh, thanks for subscribing. Wow, that's a really big alert box. Maybe I should make it smaller. We don't want it to, you know, block any of the action. Mystery movie. The crime of the century. Can it be figured out by anyone? Ever?
And there's plenty of mysteries to be solved around us already, but maybe this would sharpen our senses a bit and give us some ideas. I hope it's not a movie I've seen already. If so, I'll try not to spoil it for you. Spoiling mysteries is one of the worst things anyone can do to another person.
He's so happy, look at him. Action movie.
Blam, wham, slam, cram, ma'am. Regarding explosions and danger, this is the only movie you'll ever need to see. Seems like this will be a loud movie, and the plot probably not very interesting. I could tell you about some pretty action-oriented things I've been through myself, but if you just want special effects...
Alright, I guess it's time to see what you guys chose. The movie horror. I think everyone has chosen horror. Oh my god, wait! Okay, maybe that should have been a bigger alert. Wow, thank you! Thank you, KheechUU. This is canon, right? Sure is! Sure is! It's one of the, you know, super secret content that you can unlock if you 100% complete Danganronpa 2. Did you know? Did you know? Thank you for the super chat. Which movie? So, horror is winning at 56%. So, we're gonna go with horror first. Thank you, everybody! I'm gonna pick horror movie. Let's watch the horror movie?
Sure, I think it'll be easy to watch and think. I'm glad we're not in this situation. Assuming it's about a worse situation than the one we're in.
Hinata shrugged. He hadn't put that much thought into it really, but it was fun to watch zombies and stuff. Maybe it would be about zombies. Oh my god. Wait a second. I'm seeing another super chat come through. Thank you guys so much! Well, I'll wait until it like actually shows up, but thank you. He pulled out his student handbook and opened the terrible looking app. Thank you, Cartman94, for donating through the super chat. Now showing 50 Shades of Nagito. Oh boy! Wouldn't that be a movie? Oh my god, I'd pay for it. would want to watch that movie, huh? Raise your hands in the chat. The moment his finger touched the screen, the lights blacked out without fade or preamble, and a deafening crackle ripped out of the speakers again. He felt Komaeda jump in his seat, heard the ice in his soda. It was probably just a glitch, some sort of crappy sound system, but it set the tone. There were no trailers, no credits, just a slow fade on a dark alley. Blackness on a screen was brighter than the blackness of the theater, illuminating enough that Hinata could glance to his right and see Komaeda's hand clenching on the armrest, braced for another startling sound. The camera panned over wet concrete, the sound of police sirens fading in and out of the background. Mixed with raindrops, the puddles on the cement started to look grim as the camera panned closer to the focus of the shot. A gruesome, mangled crime scene eventually came into view. The only discernible remains were stained articles of clothing, a frilly pink and white pleated skirt, a bloody ribbon. "A body has been discovered," says Monokuma. A bow-shaped hair clip sat off to the side, almost completely submerged in gore. The camera finally stopped, panning on a broken wand, and the title appeared with a shriek of a violin. "My little sister can't possibly be this murdered!" Oh my god, not an Ora-emo reference. Did anybody watch Ora-emo? I didn't. Oh, okay. Let's hope there's no incest in this film. That would be the true horror, actually. He heard Komaeda made a sound first. Well then. This movie's gonna be awesome! Is that? Okay, do I have to say for all of these? Oh yeah, this movie's gonna be so awesome! Incest horror, you know it! Although, no, I'm just kidding, by the way. This, seems pretty sick, Hinata thought, putting a few more kernels of popcorn into his mouth. Okay, but the fact that I chose this option, it's like, Hinata's like, oh wow, I can't wait to watch this movie about, I can't believe my sister is this murdered. That sounds amazing! God damn it, Hajime. One missed and bounced off his face, landing on the lid of Komaeda's soda cup. Komaeda flicked it to the floor and glanced at him, apparently waiting for him to comment. What? Hinata crunched. Do you notice anything? Komaeda whispered, despite being one of the only two people in the theater. Hinata took another look at the screen. Oh. Is that Usami's wand? Is this another stupid Monokuma movie? God damn it, Monokuma! I was ready to watch a movie about a little sister getting murdered and the brother or whatever sister will like come and like I don't know, avenge their death and everything. I thought it would be so cool, but no, it's just a dumb Monokuma movie. Damn. Komaeda's like, you were actually interested in the movie? Hinata bolted up out of his seat. Why didn't we see this coming? Komaeda didn't stand up. In fact, he seemed to have sunk further into his seat. I thought it was a possibility, but didn't imagine he'd go into the effort of actually making another film himself. He sighed. I suppose you want to leave now, right? Don't you? You hate Monokuma films more than anybody. Aren't you even a little curious about the prize? No. When has a prize from Monokuma ever been something good? The introduction over, the movie continued in the background, but neither of them was paying attention to it. Monokuma's like, what the hell, guys? I spent all this time directing, producing, acting in this film, putting it into compositing, special effects, and you guys are just gonna ignore it?
God damn it! I'd kill you for this. Maybe it's not good, but if somebody else gets the prize and it ends up being important, wouldn't you want to know about it? You said yourself the movie theater wouldn't be used again. Komaeda took a thoughtful sip. Not for murder, he offered finally. Okay, maybe he's just curious. Hinata had was a little curious too, even if he was being honest with himself. Oh wait, if he was being honest with himself, which he seldom had been recently. Yeah, he's not very honest about what his relationship with Komaeda is, huh? Just bros, you know? Stress relief. Though he wasn't quite ready to give up yet. If this isn't about a motive or way to get out of here, there's no way the prize is worth sticking around for. Hinata almost cringed when he said it, feeling like he'd opened a narrative doorway for Monokuma to pop up over this back seat and explain why he was wrong. He held his breath, but no bear appeared. Komaeda looked like he was waiting too, and suddenly relaxed at the lack of interruption. Hinata-kun? We're on a date. Komaeda reminded him softly, almost sounding guilty at having bring up the joke again. I know that. Look, he's blushing. He's blushing. Hinata spluttered, rolling his eyes theatrically, a gesture lost to the darkness. That's the picture I used in the thumbnail! But I'm not there! I'm not sitting there! Oh no! Wait! Can I... Wait, one sec, guys. You know, I gotta make it happen now that I made it. Okay, what? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Wait, what was it connected to? Okay, I gotta make it like. There we go. Woohoo! Ah, guys, don't mind me intruding on your date here. He settled back in his chair to see if he could catch up with his stupid film, now that they were apparently staying for the duration. Ugh, it was even worse than he expected. The other characters appeared to be subtly made out of puppets or stuffed animals or something. The budget for this film is really, really low, guys. I'm not impressed. Give it a 1 star. They were going in on what sounded like Monami's voice about various murders. Their felt heads jiggling every time they spoke, like they were only being lightly shaken by some unseen hand. Great, so much for an escape. Stuffed animals and murder was basically their everyday lives now. Hinata grabbed the popcorn bag with a loud, irritable rustle and nestled it on his lap, balanced on the seat. Oh! Oh, thank you guys! Oh my god, for the super chats! Ah! Live key reaction, you're right. You're right, actually. You know what, we can put the alert box here for now. Thank you for the super chat. Feel good, lemons. Whee! Thank you. Indeed, live key reaction. Wait, what was that? Balanced on the seat between his thighs for easier access. He picked up a single kernel and quietly decimated it between 2 fingers before flicking the airy shards to the floor, wasting food. It wasn't that he wanted to waste popcorn, but there was something satisfying about the destruction that managed to distract him for a few whole seconds. No, he should pay attention. It looked like Komaeda was paying attention, and he would hate if it was like a quiz or something later, which wouldn't surprise him at all at this point. It's like, that's right, Hajime! If you don't know the answers to this quiz, I'll kill ya! Oh wait, I'm covering Komaeda now! God damn it, I need to get rid of myself now. A
screen tore through the theater as one of the stuffed animals, a lizard or dragon or something, was grabbed and dragged down the dark hallway by gloved hands of a assailant cloaked in felt. Somehow it was leaving a bright, bloody trail as it struggled, or more likely, was being shaken by someone off camera, and was consumed by the darkness. Komaeda shuddered beside him, and Hinata couldn't entirely blame him. The visual effects were, quite frankly, the dumbest thing he'd ever seen in his life, but the sound effects were actually quite vivid and horrendous. A loud, wet crunch, followed by a pathetic whimper, ended the scene. Whoa! Oh my god, look at him! Oh my god, whoa! Kawaii! Oh my god, look at him! Ah! And suddenly, Komaeda's head was on his shoulder. Oh my god. Wait 1 second. Yo. Whoa, what the heck is going on here? Damn. Don't mind me, I just decided to sit in the back row for now. Komaeda's head was on his shoulder. That's so cute. Look at that art. So nice. A date. Hinata played it cool, obviously. You scared? Komaeda's response sounded casual. It had to be about a serial killer. It figures. Hinata hadn't been paying enough attention to the movie to ascribe that genre to the killings, but he paid enough attention to Komaeda to know that he didn't like serial killers specifically. Well, not that anyone likes serial killers, except maybe Sonya? It's like, Hajime, during our time here at Jabberwock Island, Peko counts as a serial killer, right? She's probably killed, like, many people. And then, you know, Tsuneki, she killed 2 people, so that technically makes her a serial killer too. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not really vibing. I'm not really vibing with the killers here, if you know what I mean. Hinata was still playing it cool, and he only kind of elbowed Komaeda in the face while trying to put an arm around his shoulders, like, oh, hey, wait, Komaeda, could I, okay, never mind. Komaeda gasped, just as if he hadn't been angling for this turn of events since the beginning. He's like, oh my god, no way. Your arm around me, Hajime? Wow, your big, strong arms, like, I couldn't have seen this coming. Wow. Hinata-kun, is it possible you're going to protect me? He paused, seeming to have forgotten something. Someone as worthless and unendearing as me? His voice wavered on the last line, almost nervous. It's a date, Hinata reminded him, in the tone of voice that one reserves for being on a joke. Wait. In a tone of voice one reserves for being on a joke date with a boy who you're definitely not dating, but could draw his underwear from memory if you had to. I mean, I know it's the gray plaid underwear, but like, Hinata, you certainly have a way of putting things. He's like, yeah, I've definitely seen your underwear before. I can definitely memorize the pattern, and I could definitely replicate it in a drawing very accurately because of how many times I've seen it. But that doesn't make me, you know, your boyfriend or anything. I mean, you gave it to me after we finished our Freetime Events, you know, so, you know, I have it on me, so, you know, yeah. nothing weird about that. Nothing weird about knowing your bro's underwear. That was an odd thought, but Hinata's brain was firing off some new signals and maybe some wires were getting crossed. He touched Komaeda a lot of times. A lot of times, but an arm around him in the movie theater was making his heartbeat quicken. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. You're right. Oh wait, that was Komaeda. You're right. When Komaeda's head suddenly tucked a little closer against Hinata's neck, Hinata almost jumped, but only because it timed up with a gruesome stabbing of a plush pig on screen who was duct taped to a chair, and the return of its violin soundtrack screech. I don't mind if you want to try and protect me. Alright. Yes, indeed, it is not gay if they're wearing socks. The next sound from the... Oh, I better get off the screen. The next sound from the movie was a whack from a metal bat that rung out horrifically through the theater, a sharp ping that had no place in a movie about plush puppets, and Komaeda actually cried out. Oh no! A plushie dies! More plushie... No plushies were harmed in the making of this movie. Hinata flinched more from Komaeda's outburst than the movie. Komaeda's shocked laugh was tinged with actual horror, and then, without warning, the two of them were plunged into absolute darkness. I feel like the music isn't very fitting anymore. Should this be like scary music now? Wait, what's a scary track for the Danganronpa games? Well, excuse me. What is a scary track? What's that one where like it plays when Komaeda's dead? Is it this one? Okay, you know what? We can play this for a while. The speakers cracked and the screen blacked out first, followed by all the lighting along the walkway and the dim lights by the door. Behind them, the distinct sound of something powering down, whirring to a halt, leaving only a steady, roaring silence. Actually, it's silent. Should there be no background music? Whatever, keep going. Not this shit again. Hinata found himself tightening a protective grip on Komaeda's shoulder, despite Komaeda having been directly responsible for the previous blackout Hinata was subject to. He's like, remember when I caused the blackout with the irons and the aircon? What times? What memories? I thought we weren't gonna be reusing any plot devices! He shouted to the void and winced at how his voice sounded, too loud, but also too small, swallowed by the vast ceiling. Komaeda wheezed and tense. A semi-delirious beside him. God damn it, I can't read! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh god, my eyes are going spirally. I'm going crazy, Hajime. Hinata half shoved him back against his chair, okay? You did this? You seriously did this again? Sorry, Hinata-kun. His voice was low and his words clipped, like he was chiding himself. Usually when this happens, there are many more people around, but since it's you, it feels worse than letting down a full house. Usually? It felt strange, emoting in the dark, knowing no one could see the astonished face he was making. It doesn't always happen, Komaeda insisted quickly. But of course, the manager always gives everyone in the theater free tickets when the power goes out. So the next time they visit, they can enjoy the film without me. Hinata felt his whole body slump. He wondered if Komaeda often went to the movies by himself, perhaps early in the morning, when no one else would be there. He sighed. You should probably get out of here and make sure power didn't die all over the island, or worse, all over every island. Oh, every island.
He's like, I just wanted to watch a film, you know? And then the power goes out, and then not only I will never see the ending of the film, but all these people will have to watch it a second time. They have to watch everything they already watched just to watch the ending again. It's despairing, Hajime. It's most likely just here, Hinata-kun, but seeing as you've already ruined the date— oh wait, as I've already ruined the date, my bad. We may as well go check on everyone to ease your concerns.
Hinata stood up, gripping the armrest for support and grounding as though he'd completely forgotten the general layout of the movie theater and was prepared for any number of new obstacles to have appeared around him. You know, I'm surprised there's been no sex yet. Having also forgotten the popcorn between his legs, the bag tumbled to the floor and the kernels could be heard scattering around his feet. He managed to crunch some beneath his heel without even taking a proper step. He started edging along the row of seats, but bumped into Komaida's leg. You coming too? A soft squeak from the seat signaled that Komaida finally stood up, and more popcorn crunches followed them both into the aisle. Oh shit! The power must be on in the lobby. Hinata pointed, however unseen and useless, at a hair-thin beam of yellow glinting from the floor beneath the double doors. He almost tripped, taking a step towards it, forgetting that the aisle sloped upwards towards the exit. So thank God no one saw that. He probably didn't make an embarrassing grunt or anything. Komaida made it silently to the doors and began rattling at the handle. He hummed, sounding a little grim. Hinata's heart sank. What seems to be the problem? As if he couldn't fucking guess. Well, Komaida cleared his throat softly.
It seems to be locked.
Oh, Hinata said flatly. Of course it is. A small metallic sound clicked in his ears, and Komaida spoke up again.
I have my multi-tool, as you may remember, but it's very dark, and sadly, even in ideal conditions, lockpicking is just one of my many talents I do not possess.
It sounded like he was still fumbling with it anyway. Hinata just groaned, leaning on the door, letting him try for a bit. A few minutes passed, and Hinata started to feel bad about how earnestly Komaida was accomplishing absolutely nothing. Give us nothing, queen! His eyes were adjusting to the blackness, pupils dilating to absorb every bit of light being cast from underneath the door until he could make out Komaida's slim figure hunched over the doorknob. Hey. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this sprite! It's so cute! He reached out to stop him, and Komaida let out a yelp, a multi-tool clattering to the floor. Shit, sorry, you don't have to keep messing with it. If I had to guess, we're probably locked in here until the movie was supposed to end, so he could make sure we watched the whole thing, no matter how bad it sucked. Hinata wasn't sure if he believed it himself, that it was really that simple, but maybe. Oh. Komaida stooped down to scoop up his tool and return it to his pocket.
Well, you're probably right.
He sounded relatively unconcerned. Then horrified.
So, we simply have to wait here in dark silence after I ruined the date, having made us come here and insisted we stay in the first place, placing us in a situation for which I have now failed to help us escape?
His voice trembled. You did, He's like, I don't know how to respond to this. Hinata waited carefully through the self-loathing. You did suggest this, but it's like a normal place to go hang out, so... I mean, it made sense to come here? I could have stopped you, if I wanted.
I lured you here,
Komaida groaned.
For my own disgusting motives.
Hinata rubbed the back of his neck, the sound of his collar rustling against his fingers deafening. Like, he wasn't perfectly aware of Komaita's motives, quote unquote. Like, he didn't usually have similar motives. Are we talking about sex now? I thought we were being wholesome on this. Thought we were being wholesome, you know? Like, it was like, oh, we're just being cute, wrapping my arm around you and everything like that. And it's like, oh no, we were thinking about dirty things. That's right. He wondered if it was even fair to play dumb at this point, because as always, Komaita would let him get away with it if he wanted to. He could hear Komaita's breathing getting faster.
Hinata-kun, I really ruined the entire day and wasted your valuable free time.
Komaita was moving away as he spoke. Hinata could hear the genuine panic starting to rise in his voice as he backed down the aisle, dim figure slinking back into the blackness. If he tripped over something, he was gonna hurt himself. Hey, Komaita, isn't it actually good luck? I mean, that movie was horrible, and I'm the one who suggested it. So didn't the power outage actually save us? Komaita froze in place, drifting against the wall, eyes glinting.
But even a terrible movie would have saved you from having to talk with me for prolonged periods of time.
Hina could see him feeling his way back, submerging himself in the deepest shadows, and realized that, contrary to his idle and mostly facetious thoughts on the matter, Komaita did not actually glow in the dark. We've spent lots of times just talking, haven't we? It's true that it wasn't always pleasant. Wow. And conversations with Komaita frequently ranged from frustrating to horrifying, but there was honestly never a dull moment. I don't mind talking with you. You always have something, interesting to say? He offered kindly. He's like, wait, why am I attracted to you, actually? Wait. Komaita slid a frustrated hand into his hair.
That's because we aren't always enjoying a nice, normal date.
You know, I'm sure a lot of dates don't go the way people plan for them to go. I bet it's pretty normal to have a weird date that results in some story to tell later, right? Hinata was just guessing. Komaita seemed to chew on the concept of a weird date being normal for a moment before deciding he wasn't buying it.
This isn't even a particularly engaging story, Hinata-kun.
Komaita's stress was contagious, and this thing he was hung up on was not even close to the worst thing that had happened to them in the last 24 hours. Oh my god, okay, more options. Here we go! Try to calm him down, try to pick the lock yourself. If I calm him down, are we gonna have sex? Just saying, I mean, come on, guys. I know that's why you're all here, right? Okay, fine, let's pick the lock first. Hinata wasn't in the mood to talk Komaita down while he was acting like this, making a huge deal out of something that was supposed to be a way to relax. Their date was over, and Hinata just wanted to get out, and he suspected Komaita wanted out as well. Give me the multi-tool then, I'll get us out of here. Komaita crept towards him silently and placed the tool in his hand. Hinata's fingers started to close around it, and then he felt a sharp pain. Shit! Did you stab me? What was that? You should have closed it before you handed it to me. Oh no! And Hinata dies from blood loss. The end.
Hinata-kun, while you're feeling angry at me, I want to remind you that you can still use me at any time to help you get out of here.
You weren't able to pick the lock! Hinata snapped and fumbling with the knife, wondering if his hand was bleeding.
No, I meant out of this killing game.
Komaita was close behind him now. Hinata could send him hovering, heard him exhale softly. Hinata ignored him, continuing to jam the tiny knife into the lock pointlessly so he didn't feel obligated to speak. After a while, at the point he honestly wasn't even trying anymore, he suddenly heard a soft click. Oh? Komahina spoke up again.
It figures that I lacked the talent to perform what was apparently a simple task.
No, I didn't really do... Hinata trailed off as the door creaked open minutely, spilling more light into the dark space. They stepped into the lobby, squinting at the bright fluorescent lights and beaming neon from the concession stand. But something was strange. Hinata couldn't place it, but something out here was definitely off. Incomplete. And neon signs. Hinata studied them, but they appeared to be as he remembered. Then... oh. The hum. It was missing. Oh, it's so quiet out here. You know what? Fine. Fine, if that's what you want, no music. No BGM. I guess we just gotta have silence now. It's so quiet out here. Hinata realized that he was whispering. Komahina's eyes were so wide and staring past Hinata, having long since processed the silence and had moved on to the next oddity. Hinata followed his gaze, spinning around to find the source. The semicircle window in the front door of the lobby entrance was completely dark, where Hinata recalled sunlight beaming through before. It was now pitch black. Not like the night had fallen, but more simple darkness, nothingness. Doesn't it sort of feel like we aren't supposed to be out here right now? Hinata hadn't been able to place the uncomfortable feeling, but Komahina was right. What is going on? Are we living in a void? Is the New World program glitching? On either side of the lobby was pitch blackness. Hinata didn't particularly want to return to the one he'd just come from. He approached the door to see if something was covering it from the outside, but as he reached for the handle, Komahina grabbed his elbow. Hinata-kun, wait. The silence was more intense here, and he couldn't tell if Komahina stopped speaking or if his voice was merely lost to the heaviness of absolute quiet. Hinata pushed the door open. It was the last motion he was able to make. Is he dying? The sound that had been missing from inside seemed to exist in a void outside and rushed into his ears as a cacophonous buzzing. His arm was frozen in front of him, grasping at... What the heck? The credits rolled rolled by between his fingers. Hinata realized that he was in the middle of shouting. Did he fall asleep in the movie? What the heck were we? What? He felt a heaviness on his shoulder shift as Komahina sat beside him, rubbing his eyes. Okay, you know what? Let's bring back the music.
Did you fall asleep too, Hinata-kun?
Yeah. I guess I did. Had a bit of an existential crisis just now, but that's okay, you know? What could be worse, you know? When I'm with you. Like, this is just a slight inconvenience. When I'm around you, I've seen much worse. Yeah, I guess I did. Hinata wanted to ask Komahina if he had a strange dream too, but he couldn't bring himself to mention it. The memory of it was already leaving him. They left the screening room together, and Hinata glanced around the lobby. Everything seemed to be in order, though the sight of it left a strange pit in his stomach. Hinata was relieved to be out of the theater. Why is the text in the middle of the screen? Oh! Wait a second, what happened to the posters? Wizard of Monami? Or Usami? Uh-oh, the text is glitching. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was actually playing a horror game, guys! I came here for sex. Hinata was relieved to be out of the theater. He was feeling tired. More tired than usual. Ready to go back to his cottage. Let's go together. Let's go together. Let's go together. Huh? Oh! Game over. What the heck? Jump scare? Komaina jump scare. Oh my god. Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Didn't think the first route I go on would be you know, kind of glitchy and horrible like that. Horrifying. Well, that was an interesting way to do it. Let's go back here, I guess. Is this the sex route? Trying to calm him down. Oh, I guess wait. We were in the other we were in the other music. Try to calm him down. The potential for this movie date to actually get back was currently circling their heads like a vulture, and Hinata wasn't in the mood. He advanced on Komaina before he could ramp up his anxiety any further, smacking his palm against the wall beside his head. It would have looked cooler if Hinata was just a little taller, he told himself, but this was fine. Comment on! Comment on time! Whoa! Okay, you know what? I need to switch the music again. Damn, alright. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Woo! This might be the sex route, actually. Here we go, here we go. Gotta play some like mood music. You know what's really normal for two people to do on a date at a movie theater? Not actually watching the damn movie. Hinata was hit with a surge of inspiration and took a small step to the side up the incline. Hinata-kun. Oh god! Now, just a few critical inches taller than Komaina. Kiss. Oh, guys, we finally made it. That's right, let's go! Okay, here we go, here we go. Hinata leaned down to kiss him, silent. His newfound altitude must have been affecting the oxygen in the air, because he felt himself swoon at how strong he felt doing it. Komaina made a muffled sound, the back of his head pressed against the wall. It was so fucking quiet in here. Hinata? I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Okay, calm everyone. It's just a kiss. Come on, you know, guys, come on. There's more to come, you know. And come, you know. Anyway, Hinata could hear Komaina's throat contract as he swallowed another nervous groan. It took a heart-pounding, tense moment of unrequited contact for Komaina to really kiss back, and Hinata felt a painful tension that he didn't realize he'd been building abruptly leave his shoulders, easing his stiff posture into something that could have been mistaken for confident. Komaina tipped his head back, eyes wide, innocent expression coming into focus, dragging his teeth along Hinata's lower lip as he pulled away. Sheesh! Are you? Oh wait, that's Komaina. Are you attempting to save this failure of a date, Hinata-kun? Hinata took extra note of how his pale lashes caught the light at this lofty angle. Maybe he could just stand on a slight ramp at all times, Or at least anytime he felt like making out with a boy whose old lanky legs and jutting hip bones that dug into Hinata's side. He's like, God damn it, why did I have to be 1 centimeter shorter than you? Don't act like this wasn't your plan from the beginning. It was kind of an accusation, but given the mood, it came out gentle and almost fond. Nine, they flirting! They flirting! Sheesh! Hinata spent enough time with Komaeda to know that neither of them should be surprised by this turn of events. Komaeda turned his head just enough that the next kiss Hinata tried to go in for missed his mark, planting instead chastely on his cheek. Whoops! He's like, I meant to do that actually, wait. Hinata-kun, today I'd hoped to first earn your interest with this quaint dating scenario. By that measure, I have failed. Hinata paused, unsure of where this was going. Since when do you bother to, No. Since when do you have to earn my interest? What? Oh my god. Guys, oh my lord. Oh my goodness. I'm about to go crazy here. Like, this is the good stuff. We're eating good tonight. Oh my god. Wait a second, guys. I gotta put my... where did my glasses go? That's right. I need it in 3D. Enhance the experience. Usually, that happened quickly, late at night, lithe fingers tugging at his waistband, the white gulls from his canopy bed fluttering against his bare back. His interest peaked! I simply wanted to see if I could fill this kind of role too. He laughed softly against Hinata's mouth, melding it into a quick kiss, as if to show that he hadn't forgotten. Alright, look at it! So nice! Damn. Damn. Dude. Okay. There are different aspects to enjoying someone's company, and I should probably accept that I'm capable of filling only one enjoyable role, and I'm completely incompetent at all others. That's right, Hajime. I'm just a whore. I'm just a slut you have sex with. I'm not good for anything else. Oh my god. And you know, I was like, no, that's not true. You've got that wrong, Komaeda. Well. Oh wait, did I get a super chat? Thank you, Rose. You replaced Doug Walker as my #1 husbando, Hajime. As if there was any other #1s. Thank you for the super chat. I don't not enjoy your company. Hinata briefly felt like he had left his body and could see himself in third person. Really fucking this up.
Oh, but please don't think I'm ungrateful.
He remembers it so that we don't have to. Oh my god.
Being enjoyable to you in any aspect is more than I should hope for. I just thought, for your sake, it would be nice to be able to rely on me for other purposes, such as being a pleasant movie date.
Komaeda, the movie being shitty and the blackout were not your fault. This time, he added silently. You're being too hard on yourself. It's not like that's anything new. Having a good date takes 2 people, so I guess I'm not all that good at it either? Whoa, well, we could make this date even better. You know, we could test the limits, eh? You better not tell me this part of the route is also a dream. Again. Again, he was just guessing. It sounded right though. Komaina gasped softly against him. I think this game is just trying to imply they're their first boyfriends. Their first time dating. Oh my god. Dorks. Anyway, Komaina softly gasped softly against him.
Hinata-kun, no. You've been a perfectly normal date. Probably?
The realization that neither of them had any idea what constitutes as a normal date drifted down from the high drapery, settling slowly and simultaneously on their shoulders, and Hinata heard himself laugh first. Komaina's embarrassment melted after a few moments, and he laughed too. Oh, well, at least you feel confident in one area. I don't even have that going for me. In what area, Hajime? In what area? Are you saying, like, well, at least you're confident in bed? I'm not that confident in bed, actually. Maybe we should practice a few more times so I could be a bit more confident in bed. How about that, huh? Komaina made it seem so easy, but Hinata suspected that literally any other person would be less forgiving of his inexperienced fumbling. He still really couldn't figure out why Komaina was so forgiving, more so in this area than others, and quite frankly, tried to avoid thinking about it too deeply.
Hinata-kun, you are the most enjoyable to be around in all aspects. Even areas someone might see as miserable faults play on you as relatable and charming.
It's like, wow, thanks, Komaina. really selling me here. Komaina was instantly breathless and horrified, and it made Hinata laugh harder to seem so distraught. He leaned in to rescue himself and Komaina from the incoming stream of backhanded compliments, kissing his frantic rambling until it muffled into a low hum. Woo! Sheesh! This is what I come here for. This is what I paid my movie to watch. Eating good tonight. Komaina leaned into him, bending his knee enough that Hinata could feel it through his cheeks. Okay, something's going on under the artwork that we cannot see here, guys. Woo! Sheesh! He seemed to sink further down into the slopping floor, craning his slender neck up and the feeling so small against the wall. The darkness was thick against Hinata's eyelids when he blinked, the air taking on a strange density. He couldn't really see where his hands were, couldn't see what they were doing. Did that make it easier? A figure, fragile and angular, letting Hinata do whatever he wanted. Hinata let his fingers sink into the fabric, nearly slamming him back against the wall, the soft thud of his back prominent in the silence. Komaina started to form a thought. He could hear it, but Hinata dove back down, sucking the breath out of his lungs. Damn, dude, they going for it. Dang, dude, dang. The kisses started to drift to his jawline and throat, giving him time to tip his head away. How far are we going? Whoa, sheesh! Oh, damn it! God damn it, go back! Kiss more! Oh no, god damn it, do I have to make, like, noises?
Hinata-kun.
Hinata rolled his hips once, cutting the thought short. My brain short-circuiting right now. He liked having him against the wall, less forgiving than a bed. When he pushed, there was nothing to absorb the force but the boy under him. Woo! Hinata started slowly guiding him to the floor. Oh! Oh no! Wait! Come back! No! Camera! Camera! Go down! Camera, you're
it, Cameron! Damn it! God damn it! Show me the good stuff! No! He grabbed at Komaina's belt buckle while Komaina lifted his hips, even as the complaints started up again. Not that this is the area where where people typically drop food, but it can still be seen as significant amount of foot traffic. I cannot read right now, my brain! He paused, eyes going wide enough to catch the light. Unless you enjoy seeing me on the filthy ground, Hinata-kun. Are you fishing for compliments? That's right, you look great on the dirty, dirty floor, you dirty, dirty, dirty Komaina! Dirty whore! Hinata's fingers dragged roughly over Komaina's fly, pausing to squeeze him through the jeans. As Komaina's back hit the ground, arcing into Hinata's palm. Oh my god! Hinata leaned down. There's no visuals here! I feel like I'm missing like half the entertainment. God damn it! You know what? Fine. Fine. I'm gonna fix this, guys. Don't worry. I got this. Don't you worry now. I'll fix this situation. What's a good sprite to use? Oh, of course, this one. Oh wait, it should be the other way. Actually. There. Oh wait. Wait. God damn it. The other way. Alright, and what's a good sprite, huh? What's a good sprite? I don't know, this one will do. Let's rotate him. Okay. Let's do this. Hinata lean. Wait. Actually, you know what? They're on the floor, right? So this is what it looks like. That's fine. Hinata leaned down to drag teeth across his throat. Okay. Clang! 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 Excuse me? Are you caught blocking me right now? I just put them on the screen! Are you telling me something else is happening right now? What the heck? Hinata flinched like he'd been struck and felt Komaina go still against him, arms rigidly locked around his neck. Oh my god. Okay, let's rotate him. They're like, oh my god, what the heck is going on? Huh? What's going on? Quite a okay, he had the arms around the neck, right? Okay, so but he's scared right now. He's scared, so he's like, oh. And we got yeah, okay. There's a visual.
Hinata flinched like he'd been struck and felt Komaeda go still against him, arms rigidly locked around his neck. Clang, clang, clang! It was hideously loud, and coming from the locked door, a dark shape now split the bar of light in half. Was that a knock? Who was even capable of knocking like that except for maybe Need-Eye? But Need-Eye was... Clang, 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 clang! Huh? Who is it? Who is it, huh? He nodded cold, realizing he hadn't moved a muscle since the clang began. Still kind of hard, and pressed against Komaeda, who had gone silent beneath him, breathing against his neck. Wait, he's still on top of him, so... Wait, and like, what was it? What was it? Like, still kind of hard and pressed against. Okay, so we need to show his crotch. Hinata gently pulled away from him and helped him to his feet, heart pounding, taking on a defensive stance. Alright, they're off each other now. Who's that? Clang, clang, clang! Try to open the door again. Don't go near the door. Oh my god. Damn it! We were just having sexy times! We were just getting into a good fight! Dang it! Who the heck is this? I'll kill you! Damn it. Put on the scary music again. Dang it! Alright, let's save. Try to open the door again. Don't go near the door. Let's open the door. Who the heck is disturbing us? Hinata charged the doors, feeling roar. Okay. And ripped right out of the mood, too angry to care if his flesh face and half-buttoned shirt gave him away. He grabbed the handle and yanked, expecting resistance, but it flew open so easily he lost his balance and stumbled back. A hideous red light flooded in from the lobby. A sign dropped down from the other side of the doorframe with a grim message scrawled on it, followed immediately by the pop of bright pink confetti. You died! Bad move, huh? Whoops! Hope you saved! Huh? The confetti fluttered down all around them, settling in their hair and on their shoulders. Alright, it's Goofy again. Hey! What the hell? I'm not dead! We died, Hinata-kun. Isn't that kind of a sudden ending? I'm glad I was with you in the end. In the distance, Hinata could hear a faint sound. Boop, boop, boop. That was it? You stopped us for that? Game over. God damn it. Let's go back to my sexy time. Don't go near the door. For some reason, I feel like we shouldn't open it. Hinata felt stupid saying it. It couldn't be Monokuma, the only real danger they all faced, as he could definitely pop up whenever and wherever he wanted, regardless of locked doors or learning to read the damn mood. It just had to be someone on the island, or the wind. It was probably the wind? Komaeda nodded. It doesn't sound necessarily forceful. Hinata realized Komaeda was trembling a bit. Interesting reaction from someone constantly begging to be murdered as a stepping stone for hope. Am I still on top of him at the moment? Maybe whatever was behind the door was not here on behalf of hope. You okay? Sorry, it was just a startling loud sound. He laughed it off, but abruptly spun around. Hinata-kun, did you hear that? Clang, clang, clang! Yes. Obviously, I heard it. No, over there, close to the stage. I heard something skittering. Skittering? That wasn't a pleasant word. Nothing good traverses by skittering. Hinata stepped between Komaeda and the sound without thinking, as if he was planning to fight something that skitters. Ew. I'm gonna protect my boyfriend! Could it be some kind of island animal that snuck in here? He asked, raising his fists. I'll punch them! Animal abuse, let's go! It sounded like there was more than one. Komaeda moved beside him and wrapped his arms against Hinata's bicep, leaning in to mumble against his shoulder. It's not like I'm afraid of rats! He's like, oh god! It was Khee! Khee was in the theater this whole time! It was me, guys. Actually, sorry, guys. You found me. It was actually me this whole time. That's the thing you're hearing. Guys, I'm sorry. I just wanted to watch you guys, make out and everything. Oh god, it was Khee. Oh god. She was watching us. It's not like I'm afraid of rats or insects, particularly, but it really is an unpleasant sound in the dark. It's me going like Hinata only shivered at the unfamiliar surge of energy welling up in his gut. The time he heard the skittering, impossible to miss, hissing and rapid fluttering sound rose up all throughout the theater, seeming to come from everywhere at once, but low to the ground and loud. It's me and all of you guys. We're like, Komahina? Hinata sucked in a sharp breath through his teeth and grabbed Komaeda's shoulders, flinging him up the incline towards the door again. Clang, clang, clang! Hinata rang up and planted his heel solidly on the metal door, producing a much less impressive clang on his own. What the hell do you want, asshole? No response came from the door. Instead, he heard a soft yelp behind him and felt Komaeda's hand pulled out of his grasp. He whipped around, eyes frantically darting around the blackness, catching only faint hints of shapes as his other senses strained to compensate where his sight was failing. Komaeda? The gruesome red of some emergency light suddenly lit up somewhere near the stage, silhouetting the scene. Ah! Oh my god! Something's grabbing him! Something with 3 arms! That means it's not just me, it's at least one of you guys as well. We got him! We got Komaeda! Arms wrapped around Komaeda from behind as if he was dragged back down the incline, a hand clamped over his mouth, and a glint of metal pressed against his ribs. It was me. It was definitely you. Oh god, Komaeda's gonna die! It's all me! It's my fault, actually. The darkness obscured any identifying features, but how could anyone have gotten there anyway? What the hell are you doing? He shouted at the shadow. He could definitely see that they were holding a knife, and they had 3 arms. You know, this is a terrible idea, and I'm a witness right now. Are you planning to kill me too? Hinata couldn't begin to imagine who he was talking to right now. None of his remaining classmates would be brazenly run in to commit murder, right? Shapes showed no signs of moving. Komaeda had begun trying to speak against the hand, arms tugging futilely against the assailant. Suddenly the knife raised, pulling back to gain momentum, hovering over the red swirl on Komaeda's t-shirt. Komaeda! Ah, he's gonna die! Any last words before Komaeda dies? You know, it was pretty hot when you two were making out, but damn, dude. Well, it was a bad turn. Thank you, Komaeda, for being in my life for 10 years now. And you know, you will be missed. Hinata charged at the shape, ready to bowl them both over if it meant buying some time and keeping that knife away. But it was too late. The shadowed arm swung and plunged the knife into Komaita's stomach. Ah! No! Oh. It just bent. Ah, it was just a joke, guys. Whoa, you've been pranked. Oh, damn, dude. Did you see that? Alright. Or so Hinata thought. Huh? Wait, there's 4 arms! Oh my god, this last arm, I didn't even see it. It's like holding him by the crotch. Alright, okay. I'm the one, holding his crotch. Alright, everybody, tag yourself. Which hand are you? Which hand are you guys? Tag yourself right now. Huh? Like a chunk of a sound of a lever being flipped startled Hinata from his shock. The contraption that was holding Komaita released. Rubber knife dropping to the floor, mechanical arms unwinding from his body, then giving him a light push towards Hinata. One of them gave a thumbs up. It's like, ta-da! Hey, nice. We saw you make out just before this. Hinata caught Komaita as he stumbled forward, mouth hanging open in confusion. The device jerked to a halt, and then abruptly retracted back into the floor with a barely audible whirring sound. The locked door behind them clicked loudly, and the double doors swung open simultaneously. It's Monokuma! Hey guys, I saw you guys getting steamy in there! Sheesh! Monokuma stood in the lobby, bathed in a blinding light, small stuffed arms spread out like he was proud of himself. How'd you two enjoy my horror movie? A brilliant 4D work of bone-chilling terror that transcends the screens and drops you right into the action. How thrilling! Hinata suddenly felt embarrassed that Komaita was still clinging to him. Even though it was pretty much positive Monokuma had seen worse. Like, that's right, I've seen you guys butt-fucking each other. Damn, dude, so lewd. Holding hands, what? So much worse. Still, he felt his grip on Komaita's waist loosen and finally slid down to the side. I mean, I guess I don't have any right to be surprised at this point, right? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. A blackout scenario is kind of a cop-out for a visual novel, But come on, the horror genre is due for a shake-up, isn't it? What's better than a shake-up than actually feeling afraid for your lives? I don't think it works when we're already trapped in a horror genre. I was a little scared. Yeah, I know, the special effects were no substitute for the real thing. But I didn't expect anyone to actually come back to the theater because this is an old location. So I had to scramble to make new content for you greedy bastards. I guess you can't rush a masterpiece. You should have seen the looks on your faces, afraid of just the sound of air tubes under your seats. Whoop-a-poo! And then you started making out, that was pretty steamy, guys. Sheesh! If you'd stayed put, they would have whipped out your ankles. Wait, they would have... what? They would have whipped your ankles. What? Huh? Hinata shoved past him, and it wasn't until he reached the door that he realized he wasn't holding Komaita's hand. The sunlight was even harder on their unadjusted eyes than the lobby fluorescent, but Hinata was glad to be able to see again. Wait up! You worked so hard! Don't you want your prize? Hinata felt pretty confident that he actually didn't, but... hurry up and give it to us already. Too bad! There's only one prize, so I'm giving it to the other guy because he definitely wanted it more than you. Oh! The other guy spoke up. I'll share it with you, Hinata-kun. No need! Hinata has one already! Monokuma Monokuma waddled up and placed a small, round, flat object in Komaida's hand. Komaida flipped it over. It was a sticker. Sorry, I was born stupid! Oh. He just got one for free, huh? Wait. Komaida laughed and held it up. I'm with someone who was born stupid. Wow. Nice, nice. Couple goals. Truly, truly.
Hinata-kun, we have matching stickers.
Ugh, we endured all that for this crap? I knew it. You made fun of me for my sticker, but now you're happy about it?
Well, we earned this one together, didn't we? We can trade if you want. And if we ever got off this island, I could even help you repay your tremendous sticker debt.
Hinata grunted. Aww, look at that! We'll get off this island someday, and then Komaida and I... I stuck it on my t-shirt. Oh wait, he stuck it on his t-shirt too! Oh my god, nerds, dorks. Everyone's gonna be like, wait a second, why do you have matching stickers? That's kinda gay, guys. Are you dating? Are you bros? It's like, yeah, actually, no, yeah, no homo. It's my no homo sticker, actually. We'll get off this island someday, and then Komaida and I... Hinata shook his head. First thing was to get off this island. Then he could think of what comes after. I'm gonna marry this boy. Komaida laughed beside him, and Hinata heard waves crash in the distance. Aww, look at that! So cute! I'm with someone who was born stupid. That's right, I love it. My idiots. Alright! Wow, that was only one route out of 3, I guess. Oh my god. Let me go back and see if there was an option that I missed. Yeah, so I missed this little section, so let me go back and do this first. Is that Usami? Oh, never mind. It's just the same thing. Okay, well, guys, I don't know how to say this, but my throat is kind of dying right now. This one horror movie route took the entire time that it took for me to play the other game as well. This route is the tamest. Wow, okay. Sorry guys, I gave you vanilla today. I'm not really sure if I should continue, seeing that one route took 2 hours. And my throat is kind of dying, actually. I can't believe I have to say this, but we might have to continue this another time. I did not think this was gonna be a multiple stream kind of game. But if the other 2 routes are like exactly the same length, I'm gonna die. This stream has been 2 hours already, and we've only been through 1. So I don't really see myself playing for 6 hours. So, huh? Yeah, we might have to do this again. Another time. I can't believe it. I thought it was gonna be a one and done. So what do you guys think? Would you like me to continue this in another stream sometime? Maybe tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that was the horror movie route. Again, I did not think this was gonna take more than one stream. Well, we're gonna have to do 3 streams for this one game. Alright. Well, thank you for understanding that, you know, this was just a tease. We were very vanilla today. Very vanilla. But next time for sure, we're gonna pick something spicier. The mystery or action movie. Actually, you know what? Before we end the stream right now, how about we do the poll for what the next movie will be? Let's start a poll. Movie. Mystery or action. Go vote. And then the next time we play this, I will play that route. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. You know, we got pretty nice kissing moments. A makeout session that was interrupted. We also got like horror scenarios actually with jump scares and fake out murder. So that's actually a pretty sort of like, I wasn't expecting that from this game. I kind of just went in thinking like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like smut. So yeah, cool. When's my next stream? I don't know. If I'm not busy tomorrow, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But otherwise, I'll maybe try do it next weekend. I'm sorry, guys. Cliffhanger. I know I'm blue balling you. We're like that's very on theme though today, right? Everyone's getting blue balled. Me, you, Komaida, Hajime. We're all like unsatisfied today. We're like, oh god. Kissing? Give us more. That's not enough. But yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining me on this stream today, and we'll have to continue it another time. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the real horny content, you know? You know what? Today we don't deserve the horny jail. Today we were pretty good. We were pretty innocent and wholesome, I'd say myself. Okay, so seems like mystery is winning the poll. So we'll start off with the mystery movie route next time. Hehe. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining this stream. Tell your friends, tell your Komahina friends. Next time we're gonna get even more spicy content. You know, maybe it's fitting for a movie. There's gonna be a sequel to this stream. That's actually very fitting for a movie. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a comment once the VOD becomes available on the video. I would very much like to read what your thoughts were. And if you're excited for the next part. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Send it to your friends. Watch it again and again. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye! Let's hope for more spicy things next time.